It's almost like an A meeting. Hi, I'm Jeff White. I'm a recovering millennial consultant. No, just to give you a couple of quick stats, which to me is a little bit mind-blowing in terms of the world of data. And this is from the World Economic Forum, and they predicted within the next 2 years, it may even be sooner, 90% of the population is going to have a supercomputer in their pocket. I suspect most of us already do here. If you have a smartphone, you already have it. It's constantly connecting you to the world and the world to you. And sometimes when you're using it and sometimes when you're not. But just it's a data emitter and collector like we've never seen, clearly. They also said that within the next 2 years, there'll be 4 connected devices for every person on the planet. I have 4 devices in this room. My watch, my phone, my tablet, my computer. That doesn't count your car, your smart assistant, your navigational things that you have. So it's a proliferation of data. 1 trillion sensors on the planet. All of it connecting us to the world, your Nest thermostat, or whatever that thing is behind me, to the rest of the world is always connecting and learning about you. And then last but not least, they predicted that within the next 2 years, 90% of the population will have access to virtually free and unlimited data storage. We kind of already do if you're using iCloud or if you're using Google or any kind of shared data environment. There's a swimming proliferation of data. And that's really where we do, when we help brands and advertisers connect to consumers, we like to understand data about consumers that are collected largely on how we live our daily lives. I always say I want to be the person Facebook thinks I am, right? Beer, guzzling, swashbuckling, Patagonia lover. But I'm not, I'm here doing this. And so we collect to the tune of about 19 billion times a day the locations of all of those phones in our pocket. Sometimes we're at Live Nation concerts. Sometimes we're actually helping our kids at a dance recital. Sometimes we just go to the gas station. But all of those are important signals to who we are as consumers. And if our mantra is true, that where we go is truly who we are, then we can enable that from a brand and advertiser's point of view to talk to consumers in a much more relevant and intimate way at scale. And I'll just give you some examples that we do with brands, but let's say you're a wine brand, right? You make wine. And a lot of signals that we have on people who might be wine lovers today are we go online and we search for wines. And yes, that's a valuable signal. I'm looking for some type of wine information. Maybe it's for a friend, maybe it's for an event, or whatever. It's a valid signal. If you go into Costco, and that's part of you guys have Costco here, right? I'm from DC. We're like swimming in Costco's. For every $300 basket size, you throw in a $12 bottle of Yellowtail, that's a sign, right? You like wine. You threw in a bottle. But what if you could understand those that went to a wine tasting class this past weekend? Those that went to a sommelier, took 4 friends and did a vineyard tour, right? These are the things that we talk about at the water cooler the next day, not our trip to Costco. There's a viscerality there. There's an emotional component to that. I've taken time out of my day. I've invested money. I've invested time. If a brand can intersect my passion with a recent and relevant experience, that's when magic happens. And that's sort of what we believe and is a tenet to a lot of things that we do. We enable that unlocking for brands to intersect not just what people say who they think they wish they were or hope to be, but how we live our daily lives. And that's effectively what we do for our brands and our customers. And we do it, again, billions of people across the globe, billions of times every day.